Hi, I'm Elaine Vickers and welcome to my video series on cancer treatments. In this video, I'm going to explain why lots of cancer treatments are made from small molecules. We'll begin by looking at what molecules are. Molecules form when two or more atoms join together. A simple example is water, two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Now, if you're unclear as to what an atom is, I recommend a YouTube channel called Stated Clearly. They have a brilliant video called What is an Atom and How Do We Know? Assuming that we're all happy with what atoms are, I'll continue. The molecules we use as cancer treatments are larger than a water molecule. Small is all relative. They're much bigger than water, but still small by molecular standards. Here's an example, pemetrexed, one of around 100 drugs we group together under the name chemotherapy. Pemetrexed contains 20 carbon atoms, 21 hydrogens, 5 nitrogens and 6 oxygens. You might ask where all those atoms are in the diagram. Carbons are either shown as a C or they're implied at the corners where the lines meet. I've marked them as orange dots. Nitrogens are written as N and oxygens as O. Most hydrogens are left out of the diagram, but we're meant to know that carbon atoms always make 4 bonds, so any missing connections imply hidden hydrogens. Here's 2 of them as an example. Most small molecule cancer drugs look similar to this, a bunch of carbons, hydrogens, oxygens and nitrogens with maybe 1 or 2 other atoms slotted in here or there. Some of them are forms of chemotherapy. Some of them are called targeted therapies because of the way they work. For example, here's osimertinib, a targeted therapy given to some people with lung cancer. Hormone therapies like tamoxifen are small molecules too. By the way, if you like my teaching style and want some education for your team, then do get in touch and there are links in the description below. So why do we use small chemical compounds as cancer treatments? Well, one reason is that they travel easily around the body in the blood. They are much smaller than antibodies, so they penetrate tissues, including tumours, more easily. And when they reach cancer cells, we can use them to block things and interfere with things like DNA and proteins. Chemotherapy drugs often damage DNA. They stick to DNA bases or slide between them or distort the DNA double helix. This leads to DNA breaks, which can kill the cell. You can also use small molecules to trap proteins on DNA. Here's an example from the world of chemotherapy drugs, topoisomerase inhibitors like doxorubicin and etoposide. And here's a group of targeted therapies, the PARP inhibitors, that do something similar. One of the most common targets of small molecules are enzymes, proteins that act as catalysts and speed up chemical reactions. Our cells make thousands of enzymes and they use them to make stuff happen. They use enzymes to make energy, to make DNA and proteins and other complex molecules, and to break things down like food and toxins. There's an awful lot of stuff going on in our cells, and an awful lot of it depends on enzymes. Cancer cells often contain faulty enzymes. Maybe there's too much of one or too little. It's overactive, it's in the wrong place, it's doing the wrong thing. If an enzyme is faulty and overactive, there's a chance that by blocking it, we can cause the cancer cells to die. Some of the most powerful enzymes in our cells are the kinase enzymes, and they always have a little pocket in their surface that is essential for them to work. We can make small molecules that fit into little pockets like the pockets in kinase enzymes, and we call these drugs the kinase inhibitors. I've made another video on the kinase inhibitors so you can find out lots more about them. For the moment, I'll recap. Small molecule cancer treatments are made from atoms stuck together, mostly carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. Some of them are classed as chemotherapies, some are targeted therapies, some are hormone therapies. It all depends upon what they target and how they work. Many of them work by blocking or interfering with proteins or DNA, and lots of them block kinase enzymes, and they're known as the kinase inhibitors. Don't forget, if you like my teaching style and want some education for your team, then do find me on LinkedIn or contact me through my website. There are links in the description below.